Hello, Huckleberry Hill students. It's Mrs. McCarthy. I have a book today that I've chosen because Memorial Day is coming in a few days. The title of this book is Celebrating Holidays, Memorial Day. I want to start in the back of this book today because there's words in the glossary that you'll need to understand when you hear them in this book. So we're just going to read those quickly in the back under glossary. The first word is bugler. Someone who plays a bugle is called a bugler, and a bugle is an instrument similar to a trumpet. They sound very similar. The next word is Civil War. The definition of Civil War: the United States war between the Union or the Northern States and the Confederacy or Southern States. The Civil War was fought between the years of 1861 and 1865. Fallen soldiers are soldiers who died in military service. Half staff, about halfway down the flagpole. Flags are flown half staff to show respect for someone who has died. And if you're driving around town and you see a flagpole, you can look and see if the flag is at the top, it would be at full staff. If the flag is about halfway down the flagpole, that means it's flying at half staff. Military, the armed forces. Poppies, bright red or orange flowers. Sacrifice, something given up. Taps, the song played at military funerals and at night to signal bedtime. And if you've ever been to the ceremony that they have at Huckleberry Hill, where veterans come in to speak about their time that they have served, I believe that they play taps at that ceremony. And the last word is veterans, those who served in the armed forces. So we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to read this book and listen to some of those words that we just read about. Go back to the beginning. Okay, we've got a table of contents with a lot of interesting things. So let's move on to the first page. Memorial Day is here. Families gather at the cemetery. They lay flowers on military graves. A bugler plays taps while people stand quietly. It is Memorial Day. Memorial Day honors fallen soldiers of the United States. People remember their sacrifice. For many, it also marks the start of summer. People in the United States celebrate Memorial Day. Other countries may also honor U.S. troops who died on their land. And this is a picture here of a memorial celebration that's taking place in the country of France. Memorial Day began in Waterloo, New York in 1866. And you can see the city of Waterloo is located here within the state of New York. It honored those who died in the Civil War. The holiday was called Decoration Day. Decoration Day was celebrated every May 30th for many years. People later began remembering all fallen soldiers on this day. It was renamed or named again as Memorial Day in 1967. Memorial Day now falls on the last Monday in May. Schools close to respect veterans. Many businesses also close for this important day. People decorate military graves with flags and flowers. American flags fly at half-staff until noon. Many people take a moment of silence at 3 p.m. Some buy red cloth poppies on this day. They wear the flowers to remember lives lost in service. The sales help veterans. And you can see here he's wearing a poppy, a red poppy on his shirt. Here's a little activity how you can make a tissue paper poppy with red tissue paper and maybe black tissue paper. People gather to celebrate freedom on Memorial Day. Some grill food or go to the beach. Families watch soldiers march in the parades. They remember those who died for the United States. And that is the end of this book, boys and girls. What's interesting to me is that I think almost on every single page, there's a picture of an American flag. Let's check. Oh, maybe not here, but here and here. That page, not here. So almost every page. Not everyone, but almost everyone. I hope that you have enjoyed listening to this book, and I hope that you have an enjoyable Memorial Day with your family.